It's like looking at the team matchup. Dinos are 0-4 on the season. These Cougars, they're, Dinos are 0-4 Cougars. They're still 0-0 right now. There's nothing in next preps on the Cougars. You guys can see what's going on. Watching them warm up here today. Well, CCT, a lot of big kids out there look like they're pretty good.
Now.
For baseball. So
yeah, when you do it,
so in town, you have nothing to do, come on down to the Dinos field.
What did you say?
Remember what you did? Outside, it's a good day, the fans are trickling in. I'm excited to watch this Carbon Dinos matchup here today. Kick it back to the studio for another 2 minutes. We'll get some live Dinos action.
Yeah, but then it'll go back to the top. That's what I did, and then if you try to go to the next. Oh wait, then you can just press it there. Okay. So reset it. So if the guests don't score and the home does, you're gonna do the home, and then after they're done, then press A, and then it'll bring you to the next level. So say home scores, but guest doesn't. So they got it. So then you're going on to the next one, and then it puts a 0 up there. So then it will go to the next. So now go to the next one. Okay. So now you got it. Now I got it.
He's just gonna come right up. You guys good and need it?
No, we're good.
Good. Okay. Thank you. Mom.
Just getting ready to call a basketball or baseball game. Yeah.
That'd be awesome if we started early. Like, a little tiny.
Oh, jeez. Hey, I gotta go on back on. Welcome back, Dinos fans. I'm Jeff Wood. Travis Gray will soon be here by my side. You're getting ready to see the Dinos take on the Cougars here at them over the Dinos. Sitting here watching the Cougars warm up. I'm kind of excited to watch this matchup. The Dinos have a very strong defensive team, and excited to see what these Cougars can bring to them. Looks like the pitcher for the Cougars is going to be Maddox Russell. Right-hander, looks like he's got a pretty good throwing arm on him. I'm excited to watch what he's going to do. See what our Dinos can do against him. Again, like I said, it's a beautiful day out here for baseball today. The fans are down in short sleeves. I'm up here in the booth, and it's nice up here as well. It's going to be a good matchup here with the Cougars versus the Dinos. Looks like we're a few more minutes away from starting this game off. We'll throw it back to the studio for a 3-minute break. We'll be back and more live.
I'm not real sure. It was loud though. Might have been.
I think they moved the bleachers over here.
Good night. It was loud.
They realigned the bleachers.
Move this way.
Yeah.
Up 3 feet.
This is way better than those are cute.
Watching him play baseball because it brings a lot to the game as well.
Maybe I must have
It's crazy to see something out in the field today on a calm day like
Hey
that.
guys, play football. I can see it. I see.
Got Jordan Fawcett.
I was a big scoreboard last night.
Jordan's a very sound athlete. I've always said he's physically really fit. He makes good choices.
Yeah, those
Sports.
What?
Watching play baseball is his specialty. Expect to see good things out of Jordan. So that's the top three for the Dinos. Looks like the Cougars are getting ready to kind of wrap up their infield here. We could probably throw it back to the studio for 15 minutes and we should be back to live Dino action.
cut a hole. Hey, but the next time there'll be 3 people here.
Good.
We won't have to share so much. And then I won't have to leave. Yeah. Guess what I did today? I made a speaker and it made sounds. I thought the speaker was nice. You were just like, because he was talking to you. Yeah. The one time when I just showed up at your house. The one where I was talking and then it was like salad and yeah. Did you know that they forgot you more? Yeah. That the wood part's sticking out of it. Did you? You know the one that like made it into no. Yeah. That was out of bounds. Or in the salad. He's like, this? No, I think it was a great day. It's just like, and I was like, yeah, right. He was trying to run here. Yeah, well, that's how he's trying to jump the couch and he just hit the thing so hard. That's why we should like press it in his lap. I just hit him. I think we were trapped in that. Yeah, so we were gonna go under. I was like, right there.
Welcome back, Dinos fans. Just finishing up their infield here. They got one player left on the field. Looks like they're going to see them action. You know, we've been talking about some of the Dinos players. We've been watching these boys play over the years. The Dinos team has got quite a few seniors on there. They don't have the official list, but I know Ryan Hart's one, and Boston's one. So the top 3 players are seniors this year. It's fun watching these boys play.
They have like a private.
Fires are on there, the coaches are coming out. All playing, get the understanding of how we're going to do things. So I'm going to go back one more time and then go back to live Dino action. Back in 2 minutes.
It was so hard.
Michelle, can you hear me? Are you picking me up? Let me know if you're picking me up, and I will tell you if I'm commentating or not. Michelle, are you picking me up there?
Wait. He works for the camera. And he was like,
Welcome back, Dinos fans. They are now getting ready to do the national anthem. I know you think I'm screaming along. There really is a baseball game today. They're just getting ready. The coaches are shaking hands. They're going to do the national anthem. See if they can do the national anthem before we throw it back. But looks like they've got everything sorted out there on the field. The Dinos players are looking excited to get ready to play. Looks like Jordan Fawcett's going to be catching for the Dinos today. I'm excited to see that. He does behind the plate there. Excited. Taking their own sweet time, Dinos fans, but we promise we'll get this game going here sooner rather than later. All right, here they go. Now they're headed off the field. The Dinos come out onto the field.
I think you like that.
Yep, looks like they're going to do the national anthem real quick. We'll throw it back to the studio for 2 minutes. We'll be back live.
Like one. There.
All right, Cougar baseball fans, here we are down in Price, Utah. We are going to go ahead and get started with this game. Looks like we're a little bit before our planned time, but let's take you through the lineup for the Cougars. For the Cougars, starting at shortstop will be Kason Maycock leading off. Then we'll have Coy Jackson in center field, Kason Marks at third base, Brady Meekum at first base, Peyton Verduzco behind the dish, Dason Rohr in left field, Maddox Russell is pitching, Brooks Burgess at second base, and Peyton Marks rounding off our 9 in right field. And for the Dinos, we will be seeing Rylan Hart on the mound, Keaton Rich Rylan Hart is in center field. He'll lead off for them. They'll have Keaton Rich at. Well, I'm reading that wrong. Rylan Hart is at shortstop. Keaton Rich is in center field. Jordan Fawcett behind the plate. Wyatt Falk at first base. O'Neill is in right field. Bo Vea in left field. Jacob Vasquez on the mound for the Dinos. And Henry is in, I'm not sure which Henry that would be, Henry at second base, and Castro at third base. Cougars, we'd like to thank some of our sponsors real quick. We have Farm Bureau Financial Services, L&L Motor, and a couple more. I lost their logos there, but we have Tomlinson Family Dental and Uinta Basin Healthcare. Excited to go ahead and get this game kicked off and our season kicked off here for the Cougars. Cougars going to get started here. The Dinos have already been going. They've had 4 games already this season. They played down in St. George last weekend, and they played some tough teams, some really tough teams. They played Wasatch, they played Park City, they played Orem, and they played Salem Hills. And quite a few of those teams were playoff contenders last season, so they bring back a tough roster to go against here. The Dinos, of course, were, I believe, runners-up in 3A last year, and they have pretty much everybody back. So we'll go ahead and get started. Kason Maycock leading off for the Cougars, playing shortstop. He's a junior.
Coach steps into the batter's box. Here we go, live, Dinos baseball. Vasquez gets the signal from Fawcett. He agrees with it. He's in the windup. Here comes the pitch. It'll be a nice little strike.
Strike one.
Pick that outside corner just a hair. Strike one.
Good pitch there by Vasquez. Get it started for him. Maycock grounds it down to third base. That's picked up and thrown over to first for the out.
Nice little play there by the Dinos. See who that was over there on third.
Now up to bat for the Cougars will be senior Coy Jackson. He's playing center field today. Coy, of course, has been away from the game for a year, lost a year to COVID, but he's back in the lineup here for the Cougars today. Glad to have him back. Vasquez takes the sign and delivers strike one on the inside half there to Coy Jackson. Big curveball from Vasquez there. It's a little bit high for ball one.
Call from Fawcett. He agrees with it. He's in the windup. Here comes the pitch. That was going to be just a bit outside. 2 balls and a strike.
That one's a little bit low.
Jackson, the batter,
We have 2-1 count here.
Vasquez in the windup. Here comes the pitch. That one's going to be off speed. Swung on and missed.
Swung and missed at the curveball there by Coy Jackson. Can have a two-strike approach here. 2-2 is the count. 1 out. Top of the first. Jackson puts a bat on it. It's deep to left field, and the left fielder's not finding it, and that one is gone. That'll be a home run for Coy Jackson. He got all of that one. So as they celebrate there at home plate, Coy Jackson going yard in the top half of the first. And now up to bat will be number 9, Kason Marks. Marks is a senior. He's playing third base for us today. He'll step into the box for his first at bat. That was just a bit up for ball one. Vasquez gets ready to deliver the pitch. And it's down there for a strike. Good pitch by Vasquez. Bounce right back after a home run. You got to throw strikes. That's the number one thing to do as a pitcher. They always tell you that. If you don't throw strikes, you can't get outs. That one looks a little bit low, but it's called for a strike in there. It looked like it was an off-speed pitch. Mark's going to step in with a 1-2 count, 1 out, nobody on. And they're going to call that strike 3. Marks goes down on strikes. Now at the bat for the Cougars will be Brady Meekum. Meekum going to step in. He's playing first base today. That one's going to be called a strike. Right on the outer half. That one's low for ball one. And that's on the outer half. That's a strike. So we have a 1-2 count. 2 outs. Top half of the first inning here.
1 minute later, she brings out.
Ball just a bit up there. So Cougars looking to try and get something going in the top half of the first. Had a home run off from Coy Jackson. And there's a swing and a miss, strike 3. We're going to go to the bottom half of the first. You're watching Cougar Baseball live on channel V6 and Union Cougar Athletics YouTube. Welcome back now, Cougars. We're going to get into the bottom half of the first inning. Leading off for the Dinos will be number 8, Rylan Hart, playing shortstop today. Pitching for the Cougars is number 19, Maddox Russell. Hart steps in there.
Sees what he likes, goes into the windup. Here comes the pitch. Could be just been inside.
First pitch just been inside for ball one.
The second pitch is here. Russell looks to his catcher. He likes what he sees. Goes into his windup. Here comes the pitch. That one's going to be ripped out to center
Russell
field.
throws one down the middle, and it is flied out to Coy Jackson in center field. Hart put a good swing on it, but just happened to be right at Coy Jackson there.
Hey, there's Travis Graves,
So now up to bat for the Dinos will be number 1, Keaton Rich. He's playing center field today. First pitch just on the outside corner, and that's going to be called strike 1 on Hart.
2 strikeouts, a home run, and another strikeout.
I heard they sent one deep. I was listening.
They did. That was going to be a little inside.
We have
1-1's the count.
a 1-1 count.
Gets the direction, steps back into the batter's box. Here comes the windup. Russell delivers a nice.
And that's a swing and a miss, strike 2. So we have a 2-1 count.
Outside, I thought.
Or 1-2 count,
I felt like
excuse
he
me.
was reaching a little bit for that one, but wait till
Going
he gets
backwards on this.
Yeah, Keaton Rich got some power.
Here comes the pitch. That one's going to be ripped. That's going to be a gap.
And that one is hit into the gap in right field, right center gap. Picked up by Jackson, throw to second, and it's close, but not close enough as Hart slides in there with a double.
I'll tell you what, Jeff, here I am. I'm a little bit late, but I'll tell you, I am excited to cover some baseball.
So now up to bat for the Dinos will be
All right, we got Jordan Fawcett.
Jordan Fawcett going to step in
Up 2 bats. So,
after the double by Rich.
Got a runner on second. They got 1 out right now. Runner on second. They trail 1-0. Bottom of the first inning.
1 down, bottom of the first.
Russell, the big right-hander out of Union, is in his windup. He likes what he sees. Here comes the pitch.
And there's a pitch. That one's fouled off to the right. And that one's going to end up on the other field over here for the freshmen and sophomores are playing.
Over 2 fences.
I'm with you. Yeah, I think so. Scoreboard's brought to us by A. Johnson.
So we'll have
Fawcett's got a strike on him right now. Well, he didn't like it. Russell said no. He steps off.
Fawcett calls time.
Fawcett moves back in. Kean takes a pretty decent little lead over there off the second.
Russell takes the sign.
Russell says, yeah, we're going to make you
Gonna
go back.
fake a pick off to second base there. Doesn't actually
Be
throw.
interested to see where they go here, Jeff. This catcher keeps setting up inside on him. I'd like to see if they try to rush him off the plate.
We'll see what they do. Kean's a pretty smart little base runner over there.
There's the pitch.
Oh, that's gonna be ripped
That one's a
out.
fly ball to right field.
It's out near right
Cougars
field.
have Peyton Marks back there. He catches the ball. Relay coming in. And Rich will tag and move up on that one. Good piece of hitting there by Fawcett as he gets the sack fly.
A. Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning is dedicated to providing the best possible solution for you or your team. You can count on them to provide you with a solution and effective system that fits your unique needs.
Big Wyatt Falk digs in for the Dinos.
Now up to bat will be number 6, Wyatt Falk.
Comes his first pitch. That one's going to be right down there.
And that one's just on the inside half. That's a strike 1.
You know, he's been a powerhouse for the Dinos for quite a few years. I believe he's a senior.
I think he's a senior. He looks like a ball player. He's tall, lanky, and yeah, he's made for baseball. Wyatt is. Comes the second pitch. That one's going to be
That one's
inside.
inside. Just about got him there
Extender
for
Wyatt.
ball 1.
Puts his arms up, lets that one go. So 1-1's the count.
A little bit of a swooping curveball looked like there. Had a little bit of a late break, but
A late break, he says. Russell gets in the windup. Here comes the pitch. That one's going to be.
That one's fouled back for strike 2. Maddox Russell, that one also is going to end up on the. That one bounced off the dugouts over here on the fresh soft field.
Back in.
1-2 count, 2 outs. Bottom of the first.
Oh, and it's back.
Fouls another one back.
Oh, almost there. was O'Neal.
Yeah.
Got a ball and 2 strikes on Wyatt. Wyatt's choked up a little bit on the bat, looks like.
Maddox trying to get the strikeout here.
Comes the pitch. That one's gonna be
Ball
right down
grounded to
first
third,
base.
picked up by Marks. He throws over to Meekum for the out, and they'll get out of the inning
Score in the bottom of the first.
with the
Yeah, that was pretty close.
5-3
Score on that if they could
ground ball out.
an error of the third baseman, but a
You're
contact
watching
hit
Cougar
from the
Baseball
batter
on
and bat on the
Channel
ball.
V6. And
Today, Travis is trying to.
okay, so here we are back, top of the second. Leading off for the Cougars will be number 42, Peyton Verduzco. Catching for the Cougars today. He's a junior.
As we speak. All right, here we go. Dinos are live again. Vasquez is going to go for the
Vasquez
wind up. Here comes
throws the pitch just a bit outside. Ball 1.
That is mad skills right there.
Verduzco steps back in there.
Second pitch is going to be
There's one low and away, ball 2.
That's amazing, Brad. I'm surprised you were able to haul that in so handily.
Yeah, no big deal. Nothing definite.
Verduzco having to come in and take over the catching position after senior Ryan Russell graduated last year. He caught for a couple years for the Cougars. And that's a strike on the outside corner. So we have a 2-1 count here.
That's what I was wondering too.
I think it's Verduzco.
That one also on the outside half gets called a strike.
Verduzco,
So Verduzco gonna
their catcher.
step in there to try and get his pitch.
Like they have an advantage.
Now he's going to protect a little bit more.
Vasquez in the windup. Here comes the pitch. There's that little change.
And he goes down and dolphs at that one. It's going to go foul down the right field line there.
I was glad to see that one go foul. The Dinos would have paid for that because that was down the line. He'd have had
That one looked like he was chipping to try and put it on the green.
2-2, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Verduzco comes the pitch. That one's going to be right.
Verduzco fouls that one back. Fighting off, doing battle here.
Yeah, there's no doubt that you wouldn't have. I see no reason you wouldn't have ran that down pretty single-handedly. That was with one hand.
I was feeling good about it.
Just another day when you wear the captain's cape.
And that one lined up the middle, but it's going to be caught by the center fielder there. Oh, and that one's dropped. Looked like he lost it in the sun there. And so Verduzco will be on with the air.
Maybe in the left shoulder.
That one, and the way that this field is facing, he's looking right into the sun. So Verduzco gets on the air. And the courtesy runner on first is number 47, Xander Nilsson.
Number 22, I'll take a shot at it. Why ain't I seeing the numbers?
Well, that's
Now to bat for the Cougars, number 22, Dason Rohr. Dason is a senior, playing some outfield for us today.
this one is Rower.
Rower.
The left fielder.
Rower.
Rower.
Easy. We're going to go Rower.
Left-hand batter, that was going to be a strike.
And that one's going to be a strike after the attempted pickoff.
Fourth side, Verduzco over there. Verduzco's on. 1-0 the Dinos trail top of the second inning. Runner on first. Vasquez on the mound.
It's really so.
Vasquez checks the runner.
And he gets back in there. Sorry, force of habit there. I'm yelling back just like I would if I was down on the field with the team. So we have the attempted pickoff there. And another one. As they say down on the field, once, twice, never a third time.
I believe he's a senior as well. Just someone that he's been around for a while, yeah. So usually he's doing the duty behind the plate.
Giving him the stare down right now. He's in the
Nielsen
line.
keeping his feet moving, but he doesn't go on that. Almost looked like that swing was a hit and run swing.
Yeah, that was a well played.
So we have an 0-2 count now for Dason Rohr.
Lead off. The runner on first takes a little lead. Vasquez gives him a quick peek. Go for it. Here's the pitch. That was good to me. That's a strike as well.
And that one looked a little bit low, but it gets called a strike. So Dason Rohr will head back to the dugout.
Dinos trail 1-0. Runner on first. Top of the second inning. 1 out. And now you have Maddox.
Now stepping up to the plate, going to be number 19, Maddox Russell. He's a junior, starting on the mound today, but often out there at center field. There's another pickoff attempt by Vasquez. Vasquez showing a lot of trust over there, and Falk thrown over. Wasn't sure Falk was looking, but he got the glove up in time and looked to apply the tag. There's the pitch. That one skips low and away for ball 1. Cougars with the runner on first after the air to lead off the inning. And that one's fouled back. Fouled back to even the count 1-1.
He did have a Carbonado strikeout. We're going to do this. This is a new season for us.
Bear with us. It's game 1, and I'll tell you what, I'm excited. The weather's great. We're in a t-shirt. It's a lot better than what we've been through up in home, so I'm excited for baseball.
Vasquez checks the runner on first. Here we go. He's going to pick him off.
And he throws it back over there to first again, trying to pick him off.
That's close.
You know, the guy gets
Vasquez showing off that pickoff move.
Worry about throwing the ball away, obviously, but these guys got a lot of control. They've been practicing a long time, making them work, and he's going to catch 1 or 2 of them before the day's over.
Wyatt Falk over there on first base doesn't miss much. He's pretty rock solid.
And Russell calls for time.
The batter stepped
Make
out,
some adjustments here to see what.
Here we go. Vasquez checks the runner on first. Takes a slight lead. Peeks at him out of the corner of his eye.
Vasquez sets, throws the pitch. It's low and away for ball 2.
It's too far outside. 2 balls and a strike right now. 2 strikes.
The older we get, well, let's go ahead here.
Vasquez into the windup. Here we go. He peeks one more time. Here comes the pitch. That one's going to be hit somewhere.
It's hit to center field once again. Rich is looking up at it. He's going to make the catch this time on the fly ball.
His eyes with his glove right there. The sun's just horrible today at the Carver Dinos field. This time of day for center fielder. 2 down for the Dinos. Still got a runner on first.
Now up to bat for the Cougars, going to be number 13. That's Brooks Burgess. He's a sophomore playing second base for us today. Stepping in, one of the things that's good about this Cougar team, we have a pretty young group. So you'll see these guys for a couple of years. That's a strike on the outside half.
Yeah, that was a good pitch. Batter number 13, I don't know if we picked that up.
Yeah, it's Burgess. Brooks Burgess, that's our second baseman. Brooks.
Burgess and Nielsen getting the sign from the third base coach. And there's another pickoff attempt.
Maybe he was cueing him.
2 outs, and he was not off as far as he has been in a while, but Another pickoff attempt by Vasquez there. This time he is going. Throw down by Fawcett is good, but the slide into second knocks the ball loose. And Nielsen will get the stolen base there.
Jeff, that was an absolute laser thrown by Fawcett there. He
I believe we had a called strike. It was a great throw there by Fawcett.
I'm impressed.
Just
Coming out
when the
there.
slide came in, just knocked the ball out.
Yeah, that was one well of a play.
So 0-2, 2 outs, runner on second base.
Mr. Henry over there on second base,
I would have to say you're right.
Comes the pitch. That's a strike.
There's the pitch, and it is called strike 3, and that'll end the top half. You're watching Cougar Baseball on Channel V6 and Union Cougar Athletics YouTube. All right, and we're back. Up the plate for the Dinos is O'Neill. He's their right fielder, and Maddox Russell starts us off with about a 60-footer. That one's not quite got the distance to get to home plate there. But we have ball one there. Swung on a miss there. Tip looked like it got tipped back into the catcher's glove. So we even count 1-1. One of the things about Russell, he likes to work fast. This game will move quickly. At his pace, it's going to be a ball just a bit outside. Or just a bit inside, excuse me. That one's taken high for ball 3. 3-1 count to O'Neill.
O'Neill staying tough in there, keeping a good eye. Embarrassingly, I got to admit you're right.
And that's a ground ball up the middle, not quite fielded there by Kason Maycock. So that's going to go in for a hit.
That's an excellent shot up the middle. You can hit one on the ground up the middle like that. You're going to have a base hit every time. But yeah, that was impressive. A couple of them. I had a hard time.
Now up to bat for the Dinos is number 10, Bo Vea. He'll step up to the plate with a runner on first. Russell gets the sign, checks the runner. Good throw right down on the bottom half of the plate there for Russell. That one's called strike 1. Vea squares to bunt. Curveball. And he ducked out of the way of that one. Just a bit high and a little bit tight.
Yeah, a little bit of a.
It's one thing that's hard about having a squaring to bunt that early. Sometimes the pitcher will throw inside, and we're putting that lightly. They'll throw inside. Pickoff attempt over there to first base by Russell. Fielded cleanly by Meekum, but not in time.
Yeah, 100%. It's a very accurate.
There's the pitch. Man, that one looked like it must have been just a bit outside. Ball 2.
He's got a lot of movement. We're a little bit off to the side, Jeff and I are, but it's still an angle enough that you can see there.
So we have a 2-1 count. No outs, bottom of the second. Cougars lead 1-0 off the Coy Jackson home run from the first inning. And he's going on the pitch. Ball grounded just softly to the... And that one not able to be fielded cleanly by Russell. And that is going to be... I'm going to call that one an error.
Dinos have runners on 1 and 2 with no outs. Top or bottom of the second inning.
So runners at first and second, nobody out. Bottom half of the second here. Russell looked like he was looking up trying to see where his first baseman was before he grabbed the ball and just missed it a time or two.
Rylan Hart for the Dinos is up.
So Dinos in good position to score here with runners on first and second, nobody out. A lot of times here you'll see a bunt to try and move these runners in both into scoring position.
Even a shot between center and left.
There's the pitch, swung on and missed by Vasquez. This is Vasquez, the pitcher.
Listen to you, radio announcer. I can get it down at third baseline.
We've been coaching him all year in all sports.
In everything, yeah. He's that
Wait, that
kid.
doesn't make any sense.
No balls and a strike on Rylan
I
Hart.
started
Number 3 for the Carbon Dinos.
Like I started there. Yeah. I have to go back. And go back up to the top.
And here we are, Russell. There's this turn. He puts the ball down.
They're not doing anything about it.
Verduzco fields it over the top of the plate. Called a fair ball. Going to get the out there at first. And that will bring up number 5 for the Dinos.
Is this Henry? My mistake.
Which is Braxton Henry. And runners on second and third. There's the pitch by Russell. Looks like it's just a bit up for ball 1.
Oh, no, yeah. So I'm wrong. That was not Rylan Hart. That was Vasquez. That was Vasquez that batted. My bad.
And that one's just a little bit low, so we're going to go hopefully right in between those two and find the strike zone.
Apologies to the fans. That was Vasquez that bunted. And now you got Henry up, and then you got Castro after him.
Gotcha. We got to straighten out. That's a good thing. We'll get it fixed.
Here we go.
How do you do that?
Henry digs in.
He basically struck out.
Pitch.
Oh,
Yeah.
That one on the outer half gets called a strike there.
This young man's dad is my age, Travis Henry.
So you have the 2-ball, 1 strike count, 1 out.
So was he short?
Dinos with 2 runners in scoring position looking to at least knot it up, if not take the lead. And that one's low, blocked by Verduzco. 3-1 is the count.
They say that sometimes the shorter stature kids seem to be faster. It doesn't make sense.
They can get up to speed quicker.
Right. So it'll be interesting to see just how fast he is.
They're lower gear.
Maybe that's it. They're lower gear, like a Jeep. We're figuring it out. I love it.
Russell from the windup checks all his runners everywhere. Here comes that one's outside.
And that one is low for ball 4. And Henry will take his base. And now up to bat will be number 7, James Castro. Cougars are going to take a quick timeout to talk about it on the mound there.
You know, I was going to touch on him a minute ago, and we
First-year head coach
it's hard
Brock Mosier coming out to visit with them.
His heart, like, his is so amazing. And I want to compliment him. Quick short story. He don't know me from Adam. He don't know me from anybody. But I ran into him one day in high school doing a game that we were covering. Anyway, had a short conversation with him. One of the most polite kids you'll ever talk to. And it's I love seeing that with the youth.
Super polite kid. You know, I've noticed the same thing about Jordan Fawcett. I was standing in line at a burger joint after a baseball game, and Jordan Fawcett was there, and just a super polite kid. And I think that's the culture here with Dinos Athletics.
Yeah, a little bit of respect. It's awesome to see.
So Castro steps into the batter's box. Base is loaded. 1 out.
So we're loaded up here. 1 out.
Go. Russell goes
New count on the batter. There's a pitch. Fouled back. That one hits off the top and bounces back towards the field for strike one on Castro.
It goes without saying, the Dinos got the pressure on them right now. They're down, 0-1, but they got bases loaded with just one strike out on their heels.
Yeah, and they got some power coming. Keith Rich is just a ways off. He's just a few batters away, and he's got lots of power. Rylan Hart can get a hold of one too, and I haven't
This
seen
takes
Castro.
the sign.
I'm not sure what his situation
Throws
is.
it's on the outside half, but that one's just a bit outside on the breaking ball. We got a 1-1 count.
Castro looks like he ought to be a hitter, though.
He looks really focused.
He's extremely focused.
Or did they tag
That's my glasses. It makes him look clear.
That one is popped straight up. Going to be right over by the dugouts. And Kaysen Marks comes over and makes the play. But there's nobody at the plate. So we're getting into a rundown situation over here at third base. And there's the out. But the Dinos do score on the pop fly. So you have the pop fly foul ball caught by Kaysen Marks over there by the dugout. Catcher and pitcher both abandoning home plate and not having a way to get back there. We'll be tied up now after 2. You're watching Cougar Baseball on Channel V6 and YouTube. All right, and we're back for the top half of the third inning. Now to bat for the Cougars, number 10, Peyton Marks. Peyton is a sophomore utility player. He plays everywhere, but today he's playing some right field for us. First pitch, just a bit outside, called ball. And that's a curveball, drops in for a strike. 1-1 count.
Dropped her right down low and inside for strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Top of the third inning. Scores knotted up 1-1. There's a swung on.
Swung on and missed there by Marks.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Looking like he wanted to put a good swing on that one.
That's on Marks. Pete Marks, the right fielder.
Looks like number 10 for the Cougars.
Number 10. Comes the next pitch. That one's going to be fouled straight.
That one fouled back.
Tell you what, that was a great cut by Marks. He's got a great level cut, nice swing out of him. He gets a hold of something, he's going to make it pay.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of the third inning. The score's tied up 1-1. Here's the pitch. Going to be that little changeup.
Marks hangs in there, fouls that one off. Battles off the curveball there. Marks hitting in the 9 hole today. So following him will be Maycock. And that one's up high for ball 2. We have a 2-2 count, no outs, top of the third. Here's the pitch, also high and a little bit tight that time. We have a full count. Having coached Peyton during the summer, this is one of those things he tends to do well in a full count. He battles well, wants to get a bat to a ball, and make something happen. Fouls that one off. Count remains full.
Staying alive. That's right.
Nobody on, nobody out.
We're going to get them all in for you today, folks. Hang with us. Still hugging the plate.
Vasquez gets the sign.
No outs yet. Top of the third inning.
And we have a late time called there and awarded by the umpire. Usually when it's that late, they don't award it. So Mark's maybe getting a little bit lucky. Has his hand off the bat. And that one's high and tight for ball 4. So he will take his base and we'll roll over to the top of the lineup with Case and Maycock.
Number 1 for the Cougars is going to come to bat. Looks like he's going to be a right-handed hitter.
And I think that's their shortstop, Maycock, is what I think. I think they're back to the top of their lineup now. Pitch.
Maycock steps in.
Checks his runner. There's the pitch.
And there's a strike on the outside half there.
Second pitch is coming.
Runner on first is Marks. He's picked off. Well, they tried to pick him off over there at first base. Saw that pickoff move quite a few times with Nilsson over there as the courtesy runner for Verduzco.
Oh, see? You see that?
That one's going to be fouled straight.
That one's fouled back. Just going to come back here and almost get back to the booth for a strike. Now we have an 0-2 count. 0-2 count for Maycock.
It's not his first hit.
No, it's not.
You know, I got to hand it to the guy, too. He looks good.
Vasquez gets the sign and sets. Pickoff over to first and not in time to get Marks.
Wait, how are they?
We're going to jump back in the box here. Quick pitch.
They got one in when
Marks is not taking quite the lead. He's about a quarter step off of what he had.
Yeah.
Quickly back onto the rubber. There's the pitch. That one's popped up foul over to the first baseman, and he's going to have it for the out. That's going to bring up Coy Jackson. Jackson, of course, hit a home run in the first inning. Did a great job getting around on the ball. Put it out just past the left fielder where he's playing at currently.
He doesn't put up with too much over there, does he?
Coy Jackson steps up to the plate. 1 out. Top of the third inning. And takes a little bit long, so we're going to call time there and make him reset. Mark's a good lead over there at first. And Fawcett tries to back pick him over there at first after that one. Ball a bit high, so we have a 1-0 count.
Always makes me nervous. I know Jeff coached a lot of softball, kind of apples and oranges, but you get nervous when they get thrown up bases. You cannot throw it away.
And a pickoff attempt over at first again. Mark slides in safe.
Vasquez goes first once again looking for a pickoff, but everything's been figured.
Is this in the third inning now? No, it's the fourth inning now? No. It's the bottom of the third. Yes.
And he got a good jump. Great jump by Marks on that one, and he'll take second base on the steal. Ball was low, read it well, stole the base. So we have a 2-0 count. 2-0 count now for Jackson. Steps in, try to move a runner over here at least. Jackson will be looking to work that right side of the field here to move Marks up and potentially score him. Right fielder for the Dinos is in shallow enough to come up and make a play if it goes that way. And we have a long set once again. Jackson going to call timeout. A lot of times as a batter, if you feel like you're in the box for a long time, it gets uncomfortable. So you call time to reset. Pitch is a curveball on the outside half. That's a strike. That was a pretty good pitch there by Vasquez.
That came out of his hand. I didn't think no way would that come back in there for a strike, but excellent pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes as the scoreboard flashes.
And that one's low, skips just out in front of the plate for ball 3. Looks like Vasquez doesn't really want to throw him a fastball after what happened in the first inning. He had 2 strikes on him, threw him a fastball kind of up in the zone, and that's the one that Jackson took out of the park. So, see a lot of curveballs here. But Vasquez's curveball is a very, very good pitch. So, you'll see him use that very effectively. Another curveball. That one just bounced up to the pitcher. He makes the throw over to first. Jackson, pretty speedy runner, but could not beat that one out. Ground ball. Does the trick though as it moves Marks up to third with 2 out, and we'll now have Case and Marks up to bat for the Cougars.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Third baseman along with.
Cason's a senior, infielder, pitcher, does a little bit of everything. And he's going to try and score his little brother from third. Pops that up to the right side. Kind of a tough play, but made by the second baseman. That's Braxton Henry making the play over there at second base. And the Cougars will go down without scoring that run. And we will go to the bottom half of the third, tied 1-1. You're watching Cougar Baseball on Channel VC.
Surprised to see that as well. So.
All right, and we're back. Now on to pitch for the Cougars. It's going to be number 8, Brady Meekum. He'll come in to pitch there from first base. And you'll see Camden Francis come into the game. I think he came in for Dason Rourke. Russell goes back to center field. And Peyton Marks goes over to left field. Coy Jackson to right field. Cougars kind of reset the defense here. And pitch 1 for Meekum is going to be a strike on the inside half.
Nonetheless, there's a couple of them I think.
First pitch is a strike, going inside. Pitch.
Another good pitch by Meekum, called strike 2.
got there, you know what? Off-speed pitch. Got going here. Here comes the next pitch. That was going to be, that hits him. That hit Riley Hart. Riley Hart's going to get a base out of that.
I keep saying it, I'll repeat it again. We'll take whatever we can get.
And he'll hit the batter there, and we'll have a runner on first.
Number 1, power hitter for the Dinos.
That'll bring up Keaton Rich, center fielder.
He's got power to him.
He does. He's been exciting to watch. I watched him a lot more when he was younger, but I'm excited to watch him now.
Meekum looking over there at first base.
I haven't got out too many of the games.
Riley Hart's
So that one just a bit outside for ball 1.
The left-handed pitcher's looking right at him over there. The first pitch is a ball.
Hart over there at first base kind of got frozen there. Looked like he was thinking he might have got picked off there, but there's the pick over to first. Meekum doesn't get him. He does have a really good move over there to first base.
Left-handed pitcher's got a little better look at first base, too.
Yeah, he's got
She said that she would get offered.
And that one's well struck to left field. That one's deep. That one's back at the wall. It hits the fence. Relay throw comes in from Peyton Marks toward the plate. That would have been a close play at the plate. Double there for Keaton Rich off the left field wall.
nice little play right there.
And good decision by Jeff Cisneros to not send him on that. That was a great relay there by the Cougars. Would have been a close play at the plate. So, Dinos have runners at second and third. Once again, runners at second, third, nobody out. We're in the bottom of the third inning. And up to bat is Jordan Fawcett, number 9. He's catcher for the Dinos today. And that one's fouled back out of play for strike 1.
Jordan wearing the number 9, it looks like.
You'll Bill Elliott. You'll Bill Elliott.
Jordan, one of the players for the Dinos that uses the whole field. He likes to hit it wherever there's somebody missing. He'll hit a gap. He'll hit it up the middle. So
We'll see how he does here. Wearing the number 9, he's got a lot to hold up to. Solid player, though. I love watching Fawcett play.
Meekum for the pitch. There's a
and that one's a ground ball up the middle, fielded by Burgess, but not in time to make a throw. It makes a good diving stop, but does not get a throw off. So the run will come in for the Dinos. They'll have runners at first and third, nobody out.
Technically too early because that ball died in the infield. Yeah, and he dove and out-dove the ball because it slowed down so much.
Yeah, his glove literally slid past the ball.
And that'll bring up number 6, Wyatt Falk, the first baseman for the Dinos.
Looks like they got runners on the corners too, so look for a little action here out of the base runners.
Runners on the corners, and yeah, this is going to be good. Interchecks the first base.
And that's a strike right down the middle of the plate.
Jeff, this is a big kid. He's got a lot of size to him.
Well, yeah, he's got some leverage.
Meekum had an injury during the summer and didn't get to pitch at all during Legion Ball, so it's good to see him back throwing from the mound.
That's what Meekum does now. Put a pitch runner in over there on the.
Meekum's pitch called strike on the outside half.
Sorry, I got a bad angle. That's still outside.
And we have runners at first and third, nobody out. 0-2 to Falk.
No balls, 2 strikes, no outs.
And runner moves on that one. That one's a line drive. Caught out there in right field and doubled off at first. But then we have a runner tagged and scored there. Double play on the field there for the Cougars, getting Fawcett out. But Rich goes in to score, and the bases will be cleared.
because no way did that base runner not know he had to tag up. But I don't know. It's hard to say. I would love to ask the coaches that maybe after the game or something.
O'Neal for the
Okay, so the Dinos take a 3-1 lead, and we have O'Neal up to bat, right fielder for the Dinos today. That one in, swung on a miss for strike one. Sorry about the camera angle there. You didn't get to see that good play. But there was a great play, I promise. That ball grounded, hits the lip, but does not roll back fair. So we have an 0-2 count.
Pretty good play by O'Neal. Had that been fair or whatever, he was not liking it.
He had a chance, yeah.
Love to see the effort too. You see a lot of ball players with that. They kind of, oh, it's foul, and they don't do anything. But you got to play every play as if, you know.
Yeah.
It's good to, I guess, what I think I'm trying to say, it's not a lazy team. Sometimes that's a little bit of laziness when you see that, but these guys are playing everything live. And some umpires all differently.
Neal digs back in. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be outside.
That one's just a bit outside for ball one. We have a 1-2 count. 2 outs, bottom of the third. Dinos lead 3-1. And that is strike 3 called. Headed to the top of the fourth. Good pitch there by Meekum. You're watching Cougar Baseball on Channel V6 and Union Cougar Athletics YouTube. All right, and we're back. Top of the fourth inning here. I'd like to thank one of our sponsors for today's game, L&L Motor, teaming up with our community to be better together. Leading off for the Cougars in the top of the fourth will be Brady Meekum. Vasquez still on the mound for the Dinos. First pitch inside, called, strike one.
I'm not sure. He might be. Maybe they got two of them.
They might have. Brady Meekum, they had him pitching. He moved to pitch.
Right.
So, he started this game first base.
Gotcha. Nonetheless, left-handed batter choking the plate.
A little bit outside.
And that one's just a bit outside for ball one. Meekum is a junior, plays first base and pitches for the Cougars. And that's a strike right there. 1-2 count.
That's a tough one to hit. That'll really throw any batter off. He's done a great job on the mound.
Got a ball and 2 strikes on Meekum. Pitch.
That one hit well in center field, deep. Going back is Rich. He's not going to be able to get to that one. Over his head for the double at least. He's sending him going to third. He's going to get in for a triple. Great piece of swing there for Brady Meekum. Does a great job hitting that ball deep to center field. Now to bat for the Cougars will be number 42. That'll be Peyton Verduzco. Peyton Verduzco, junior catcher.
He didn't have his glove up, losing a bunch of ground, so he really done everything he could. It was just a great shot to center field.
Verduzco, the catcher's up.
And that one's called strike one.
Down the middle, nice little pitch by Vasquez. He was on third over there. There's no outs. We are in the top of the fourth inning. All messed up.
Yeah, they've had a few things switching around on it, so bear with us.
He's gonna rip one out.
Puts that ball in the air. That one's flied out there, and it drops into the gap. So Verduzco gonna get on with a double. Looked like Rich had it out there, but kind of fell right in between them. And that will bring Meekum in to score.
You know, I'm worried Vasquez how much more he's going to have to a couple of shots off of him here recently. His time might be coming due, but for now, they're going to leave him out there.
And now to bat for the Cougars.
He's done a great job. I don't mean that negatively. I think he's done a great job, but they're probably getting him down.
Now to bat for the Cougars will be Camden Franson, number 25. Subbed in last half inning to play first base.
Rower. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Announcing these games, we run into some interesting ones. Boy,
There's a pitch fouled back, strike one.
he sure did. I'll tell you what.
That one right over the top of our camera there.
Which obviously they got a runner in second, but trying to cover him shortstop, there's a big gap right there. That's a big gap right
I was looking at that. I'm thinking if I'm coaching, I'm not liking that.
there. Yeah.
Because there's no field in that.
Branson going to step in with a
No, there's
0-1 count.
not a lot they can do right there. We'll see what the batter does.
Wind up the pitch. That's going to be.
That one bounced up there.
He's going to get gunned down. No, he slid and got
Great
under it.
read there by the courtesy runner. The courtesy runner there is Nielsen. That is Xander Nielsen is the courtesy runner for the Cougars. And on the ball in the dirt, he makes a great read, steals the base.
They not had a good jump right there. It never got that. Fawcett done his job.
Yeah, Fawcett kept it in front of you and scooped it right up.
So Dinos bring the infield up, trying to keep the Cougars from tying it up here. Camden Franson, 1-1 count. Ball just a bit up.
Dinos still have the lead. They lead 3-2 right now. Come down, Steakhouse scoreboard. Mardi Gras, Friday at 9 o'clock. Beat the Mardi Gras.
Hey, that can't be a bad time.
It's got to be lots of fun. There's a little ripper.
Hits the ground ball right at the second baseman. He looks at Nielsen back there at third and throws over to first for the out.
Jeff, I'm going to keep commenting on it. That infield
Hard ground ball, but it is an out there at first base for the Dinos.
Over how much that infield's knocking it down.
So that'll bring up Maddox Russell to the plate. Started on the mound for the Cougars, is now playing center field.
Russell with Vasquez and looks to Fawcett for his side. He's got a runner over on third. Got one out. Top of the fourth. Here comes that pitch to be inside.
That pitch
That's a strike.
looked like it was just a bit inside, but called strike one.
Two inside, but the umpire says no, that's a strike.
Yeah, I completely agree. It definitely looked inside.
Lower half of the zone has been pretty wide for both Dinos and for the Cougars today.
That's all I ask.
I agree. Consistent.
That was going to be high.
Swung on and missed by Russell.
Inside.
Yeah, 2 quick strikes on the batter's got him in a little bit of a hole. He's going to have to dig out.
Dinos still playing about midway up. They're not all the way up, but pretty close to it. Russell can see if he can't poke something through here. And that one's low in the dirt for ball one.
Expect to see Vasquez work on him here a little bit now as he finds himself ahead of the count. 1-2.
Dinos lead right now 3-2. We're in the top of the fourth inning. We're taking on the Union Cougars here at the home of the Dinos. You got Travis Gray, you got Jeff Woods, and you got us a heck of a ball game right here.
Yeah, look for this one to come down to the
Russell
Here comes wind up and pitch. That was going to be good.
Gonna foul this one back, out of play, and stay alive here. He's got a 1-2 count. Russell tends to be pretty good when he's living on the edge there with 2 strikes. He likes that because he gets the feeling of he knows he wants to swing. It's yes, yes, no at this point. So. And he hits a line drive back at Hart, who's going to field it and look over to third, but that's going to be an out. And Cougars going to have runner at third base now with 2 outs for Brooks Burgess.
He was ahead of it, actually. Right. It was crazy. He was like, he popped up and there he was, like waiting for it.
Yep, coming at it.
What in the world?
Well hit ball. Good job for him to scoop that up and get the out.
Brooks Burgess, he'll be inside. That's going to be a ball.
Burgess going to take ball 1.
Yeah, that's
Low.
what's going to keep him honest right there with the first pitch and not let him crowd the plate or be aggressive at the batter box.
That's why he's got 65 pitches on his arm today. He's still throwing. Here comes the windup. And pitch.
And that one's fouled back to even the count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. Dinos still lead 3-2.
1-1, 2 outs, runner at third, 3-2, one-run ball game. All right, good baseball right here in the top of the 4th inning. Vasquez has pitched very well for the Dinos. Burgess going to go down for that one. He's going to hit it in the air to center field, and that one's fielded by Rich for the out to end the inning. We're headed to the bottom half of the 4th. Our score is 3-2, Carbon leading the Cougars. You're watching Union Cougar Baseball live on Channel V6. And we're back. Cougar Baseball on Channel V6. Now on the mound for the Cougars is going to be number 9, Kason Marks. He moves over from third base to the bump. And leading off for the Dinos will be number 10, Bovea, the left fielder. So Cougars trailing by 1, bottom half of the 4th inning.
From the windup, there's a pitch.
That one just a bit up for ball 1.
Watch him throw it back right there. Not a lot of velocity on that catcher.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, a little bit of a slow motion. I didn't watch the throw down, but
Apologize if I missed some things on the scoreboard there for the broadcast. I'm also doing Game Changer live for the team right now. That one grounded to the shortstop, Maycock, who will throw over to Meekum back at first base for the out.
yeah, good hit, good defensive play, but definitely 3 now, so that's going to shake it fast.
Quick ground ball out for the Cougars, and that will bring up, excuse me, that will bring up number 3, Jacob Vasquez, the pitcher.
Cougars have up their sleeve for him.
I expect big things out of him. They had big things out of him last year. No reason they won't get it again this year.
That's going to be high inside.
Starts him off with the curveball, and that one's going to be a bit up for ball 1.
This kid was a standout when he was younger with some travel teams. I watched him when he was, like, say, younger and just lots of talent.
Marks brings another one a little bit faster this time, but also up. So 2-0 count, quick 2-0 count to Vasquez.
Catcher stood up, and it makes it hard for them to try to call strike.
Mark's going to try and battle back here.
1 out. Bottom of the 4th inning. Dinos lead 3-2 on our Uptown State House scoreboard. There's the pitch.
And that's a good pitch right there. Strike 1.
Mardi Gras this Friday, 9 p.m.
So Cougars have been trying out a couple of different pitchers today. Typically early in the season, you won't see them go very many pitches just to try and keep them fresh. We've got a tournament this weekend down in St. George. That one's a little bloop single to the right side there. Vasquez gets it past Burgess for a short single there. That'll bring up Braxton Henry, number 5, second baseman for the Dinos.
That's going to be number 11 for the Dinos. That's supposed to not be running. I test this catcher. I test this throw down the second if I remain. Right.
And little Henry's up to bat. Henry's a little speedster. Like I said, comes from good stock, that kid.
Yeah, and he's played a lot of ball. Been definitely a good name in baseball for years here.
Vasquez gets a good lead over there at first base. Pitch from Marks is just a bit outside, ball 1.
Down to Cincinnati, taking a few cues from down there and seeing what he wants him to do exactly based on their paying attention. Again, pitch runner number 11 for the Dinos on first base.
I'm not sure what Cincinnati just told him. I was looking at his signs. I thought he said I can mash potato and I can do the twist, but I didn't see what else.
And he left with no Macarena.
No Macarena. There's a nice little
That one's a fly ball in the air to the right side. Jackson coming on. Gonna make, oh, he dropped the ball. Gonna race over it and try to throw to second. Doesn't get there. So that's gonna be an error on the pop fly to the right side there. That sun has been a battle for our outfielders today, on both sides. So that one will fall in for an error. Runners now on first and second. And that will bring up the 9-hole, James Castro, playing third base for the Dinos today.
Big number 7, Castro is up. You know, I like this kid. He looks like he looks like he should be a hitter to me. I haven't watched him play a whole lot.
Dinos have had runners on base in pretty much every inning. Been able to get a couple across. Squares around a bunt. Throw is there. So you had a strike on the pitch, but Vasquez takes third as Franson comes up ready to field the bunt. A lot of times you'll see that almost as a fake bunt read is what it's called. But the batter will square around, see if the third baseman crashes. The third baseman crashes, that runner at second base goes. Only problem here was that the trail runner Henry didn't follow and get to second. So now you have a first and third situation. 1 out, 1 strike. There's the pitch by Marks. It's grounded up the middle. He's going to go to second. On for 1. Gets the throw over to first, but it's mishandled by Meekum, and that will bring Vasquez in to score. So the fielder's choice by Marks gets Henry at second, but Castro is safe at first, and the Dinos get another run across. 4-2 now.
Sorry, I announced already, but I was excited to see him try and force that run in, and they scored it in.
Nice play right there. So there's 2 outs.
Marks made a solid play over there at the mound and got the out at second base, but on the errant throw by Maycock, they'll bring in a run.
Checking the runner. Here comes the pitch. Little off speed.
That one was a bit high for ball 1 as Verduzco throws it down to Meekum to try and backpick the runner. Now up to bat, by the way, for the Dinos is number 8, Rylan Hart, the shortstop. Made a great play on a line drive during the last half inning.
Chet, I'm sorry. And they showed him as number
He was
2, but
in great position to make the play.
And Jeff would know.
Swung on and missed. Throw by Verduzco is long and tall and going to move the runner all the way to third.
I believe that being Castro that's made his way to third.
Castro, yeah. Castro making short work of the Cougars right now.
Throw a slow pitch and throw him off.
Siren, my dad.
Yeah, so just as Jeff was alluding to, we got to run around third, threatening to get another run in.
So you get a stolen base on that one and a
Rylan Hart up to bat. Here comes the pitch.
stolen base and an error. That one's in for a called strike on the low curveball there by Marks.
I think they gave him too much time to think about that one. He looked at it and he didn't know what to do.
2 outs right now, so we got to get something out of our batter. He's got 1 ball and 2 strikes on him. So
1-2 is the count to Hart.
Rylan Hart digs in. Here comes the Cougars pitch. That's going to be high.
That one's going to be high for ball 2.
A ball I thought might have a little movement on it and come back in, but it's kind of floated on him and stayed up there.
My weakness, Travis, those high pitches. I like to try to hit those. I don't know why. You can't hit them anywhere. I try to hit them anyway.
You're one of those kids.
Yeah, I like that. It's like, hit that. Take and swat that. Swat that with the best of them.
You know, though, sometimes they're the ones that sell their fans.
There's a nice little ripper out towards.
That one's another fly ball to the right side. Trouble as that one falls in right in the triangle there. He's going all the way to third, it looks like. Throw comes in, and Franson has to make the play there. Looks like that's going to be a single with an error.
2-5. Dinos lead right now.
Oh my God. Yes, sir.
He's up with 2 strikes on him, 2 outs, run around third. Had to get into another run. It's a 2-point game. He done his job. Hit the right point and
Count the pitches.
got rewarded for it.
Nice play by Dinos. Rylan Hart. Rylan doesn't disappoint.
Just with the setup of the field there, you can't quite see that spot over there. I don't know if that was an error, somebody missed picking up the ball, what happened over there. But we'll, I'm going to assume the error on that one.
3, 4, 5, 6,
Pitch.
7, 8.
That's a slow little strike.
So Dinos get another one across, and a runner at third. It is 5-2 in the bottom of the 4th. That pitch called strike by Marks.
Yeah, they're either mad or they're all cheering. Here comes the, oh, that's a nice little rip out
That
there.
one popped up to the right side as well. That one's going to go, oh, and that one is going to drop in off of the glove of Burgess.
And it almost landed on him. He hit it with his glove. It popped up. It almost landed on him, though. He almost still had a second chance at it. But Rich is on first.
Dinos get another run across there as that one falls off the glove of Burgess. That'll bring up number 9, Jordan Fawcett, the catcher for the Dinos.
As we all know with baseball, the action's up and down, and I'll tell you, the last 10 minutes have been exciting.
Been pretty dang exciting.
There might have been more errors, but
Cougars had a couple of chances to get some outs here in this game, but have not been able to field that fly ball. That fly ball has been trouble for both teams. Anything up in the air must be pretty hard to see into that sun right now. Early in the year, sometimes you have those errors too. As you get deeper into the season, those are balls that are caught. But good job by the Dinos getting some
or all the way down to their ankles, and surprisingly, a lot of teams make them go one way or another.
getting some bats to the ball and getting the ball to fall in. So called strike on the first pitch there by Marks.
You wore your socks out. That's how you did it, man. There was no option for your pants down here.
And that's a ground ball up the middle. It hits Marks. He comes off the mound and makes the play. He's just playing as one of the 9 there, gets the out. And that will take us to the top half of the 5th.
His body did knock it down. He was able to get it knocked down. So good for them. But the damage is done.
You're watching Cougar Baseball on Channel V6.
Yep, I agree.
Now into pitch for the Dinos is number 10, Bovea. And stepping up to the plate will be number 10, Peyton Marks. Marks was able to get on and get around to third last time, but couldn't quite get across. That one in for a strike.
Goes right after him. Here we are, top of the fifth inning. Dinos up 6-2. Via's second pitch is coming in hot.
That one just a bit low.
Lower. That's a good ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I'll tell you what, that'd be tough to hit as a hitter. I mean, them are just right at the borderline on the knee.
1-1 count here for Marks. And that one going to be called a strike as well. As I've said before, that lower end of the zone has been pretty wide. But it's been the same way for both teams, so both teams going to start having to take some cuts on it. Especially as the Cougars are trailing by 4 right now. They're going to have to start getting some of those pitches to go their way. So, 2-2 count to Marks.
Yep. I was just going to say that. He's really delivering.
That one fouled off the pole and will bounce back towards the field. But Mark stays alive there with 2-2 count. Marks in that first at bat did walk.
Here you stand on another one of those weird scoreboard zeros out there. I don't know why they put that in the Dinos.
Right, that's what was throwing me off earlier. So, had me confused.
So Via brings another inside.
And that one inside, gonna skip off of his toe there, it looks like. And give him the
Yeah, you'd have to assume
base.
Again, can't see his number. Looks like 3, is that correct?
Umpire didn't really signal it, but looked to me like it hit him. So that'll bring up Kason Maycock, leadoff hitter for the Cougars today. He's 0 for 2. Ground out to short, pop fly to first base. That one just a bit inside for ball 1.
I believe Wyatt Paul could be in right field. Doesn't he wear number 6? Yeah, I think he's out there, right?
So 1 ball, runner on first.
And there's a pickoff attempt over to first base. That one just about got away from the first baseman there. Did a great job coming around to cover it.
That runner's encouraged by that. He's going to take another fairly decent lead. He is going to peek at him. Little peek. He says, I don't care what you do. There's a pitch.
And that's a hit and run. Great play there by Hart to go ahead and get him at first base. But Marks comes all the way around to third on the play. Great heads-up base running by Marks to get around to third base on that.
Second, Jordan Fawcett went for third, but the runner was able to slide safe.
Yeah, that was a great play. Good job by Fawcett over at first, not playing the, I mean, obviously he's played the position, but not been there all day and had action right out of the gate. And doing good.
So that'll bring up Coy Jackson now. Coy, of course, had a home run in the first inning. And that's a curveball. Looks like he's going to see more of those.
It looked like it was breaking a little bit to the outside to me as well. Second pitch is coming. He's got a fast delivery.
And that one skips off the dirt, but well handled by the catcher.
You know, I believe Vasquez, and I'm sure he's been catching even longer than this, but I've watched him play a lot of travel ball when he was about 12, 13, 14 years old.
Now in catching, by the way, is Vasquez.
No rookie behind
Fawcett moved over to first base.
Wow, that was a nice straight.
That one's a called strike.
Nice little pitch. 1 out.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out for Coy Jackson. Expecting a curveball. And he gets it. Swings at it. It's in the dirt. Vasquez fields it, throws it over to first for the out.
So that's going to bring us to 1 out, right? Yep. 2 outs. I thought so. 2 outs.
2 outs. Fawcett holding over there on third. So here we go.
And now we have 2 outs. Up to bat now, K9. K9 coming over on this one.
You keep it your Coca-Cola. That's right. You can even have.
Cisneros going to come out and talk to the umpire. He didn't give a signal on whether or not that ball hit the dirt. So that's what he's questioning over here. He's just wanting to make sure that the umpire knows he needs to make that known if that is a drop third strike or if it is a swing and a miss strike 3. So Kaysen Marks will come to the plate with his brother on third. He's same situation, 2 outs that he had earlier. Okay, looking to try and score him. Last time up, it was a pop out to the second baseman. Pretty good play made by Henry on that one, so we'll see if Marks can get his brother across. Ball 1.
Why is the rub always gone? He wants to know.
Oh man, that was my.
And Kaysen stays in there, and that one's inside for ball 2. Kind of dropped his shoulder. Almost looked like he was going to get hit there, but that one just called ball 2.
Love it. I love that show. I could go on forever.
Pitch here.
And that one's outside for ball 3. We got a 3-0 count here.
Rushed him back on the last pitch, and then this one he went outside. So it'll be interesting to see what he works on him with here. He's got 3 balls and no strikes. He's going to have to deliver down the center.
Going to have to give him something here. Give him something to be proud of. Here comes the pitch.
That one's low for ball 4. He'll take his base, and that'll bring up Brady Meekum. Brady Meekum up to hit for the Cougars now in a first and third situation with 2 outs.
You don't see that too often.
Yeah.
That's a little bit different.
Left-handed batter here.
A big lefty. For the Cougars.
Imagine you'll have a play on here for the Dinos. Kind of gives them the long arm fake. That's strike 1 to Meekum.
Not letting anything happen on his watch.
Not up in here. He checks his runners. He's got him on the corner right now. Here comes the pitch. That one's going to be outside.
And that one's just a bit outside, ball 1.
Setting them up. I mean, I'm speculating up here. Of course, that's what I'm doing. But that's technically 6 balls in a row. But
Cougars not trying to force anything.
Kind of surprising.
Looking for the right count to run on, not rather than just going because you're in a first and third situation. And that one's behind Meekum. Marks is in trouble, and he is called safe. Called safe on a missed tag. That one, the ball beat him there by a long shot. And Cisneros is going to come on out, have a talk with him.
Well scooped by Vasquez. The runner was gone, and he turned around, came back, and threw down the first. We thought Fawcett had the ball before he got there. Don't know if he dropped it.
So Marks with a bit of a creative slide there. Called safe by the runner on the missed tag. Home plate umpire has no recourse to change that call. He's not in position, and that's not really his call to make.
Nods his head, yeah.
Yeah, I knew that.
And then the guy's like, yeah, that's first base over there.
And he said that's where you got to go back to.
Yeah, there's your dugout.
So that's where it ends. Unfortunately, they don't get that turnaround. Like Jeff and I were saying, it looked like he absolutely had him, but it's hard to say whether he dropped it or not. I don't know, but they're going to leave the call away.
So that'll bring a run across for the Cougars. We have a one. I have 1-1 count. Might be a 2-1 count.
Yep, they got that run in, so they need to get it close.
Why does he do that?
And that one hits him. So that'll put Meekum on first. We'll have runners at first and second. 2 outs. And that'll bring Peyton Verduzco to the plate with a chance to make this a closer game.
I've been watching some of the parents watching both sides here. They're
Yeah.
working hard.
Yeah, that's a dangerous place to be.
Yes, it is. All right, here we go.
So Cougar's coming back at him here a little bit, as Jeff mentioned, 3-6, and they got 2 runners on first and second base.
Right-handed batter for the Cougs.
There's the pitch. That's in there for a strike.
Yeah, they're tightening it up here, and I feel like B is doing a great job on the mound, and also I think they're kind of placing a lot of these outside of batters hitting zone if he would. So we'll see what he does here first.
And that one's low for a ball.
Runner on first got too much of a lead. The ball, the pitch was a ball in the dirt. Vasquez scooped it up, turned down the first. No out.
Vasquez, I like the way he kind of manages the
So we have
game.
1-1 count on Verduzco. Runners at first and second, 2 out. Big swing and a miss there. Strike 2.
Yeah, I agree. I thought that too. A little bit of inside pitch jammed him up. This is a big kid. I believe we touched on. I believe it's their catcher. I'm not so sure.
Yeah, he was. He started as the pitcher.
Yeah, big body kid.
Pitch fouled back by Verduzco. He'll stay alive. 1-2, 2 outs. Batters should be moving on the swing. If they see him swinging, they should be moving forward, trying to advance on the play.
All right, he has got 1 ball, 2 strikes on this batter, 2 outs, runner on first and second.
And that one's low in the dirt, blocked well by Vasquez.
Runners on first and second for Union. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2, 2 outs, 2 runners on. He goes down for it, fouls it off. Looked like he was just trying to stay alive with that pitch right there. Sometimes when you feel that kind of moving pitch push moving away from you, you try and get the bat down to it. And that's exactly what he does to try and stay alive. See if he can't get another pitch that he likes a little bit more. Still 2-2. There's a pitch grounded towards the hole. Diving play almost made there. Marks is going to come around and score for the Cougars on the hit.
Another run for the Cougars on a little rip between third and short.
So Verduzco with the RBI there makes it a 4-6 game, bringing up Camden Franson.
Not too much more he could have done about that, but Cougars are keeping this interesting. They're not going away. They've got 2 runs in this inning. And again, runners at first and second with 2 outs in the ball game, so we'll see what they can do.
Camden Franson, just a sophomore. He's playing third base right now. Came into the game at first, moved over to third. And he puts a big swing on that, but fouls it back for strike 1.
That's a good way to quickly get ahead in the count. A little foul ball out of the gate and start yourself ahead. Well, actually, that's 2 strikes and no balls, so he's got him where he wants him now. We'll see what he does. This one could be anywhere.
It's 1. The scoreboard was off.
So the back pick there at first base has been kind of been a deciding factor so far. It let the Cougars score 2 more runs in this inning and tighten this ball game up. Now we have an 0-2 count on Franson.
Way ahead in this one. It's always interesting to see where they're going to throw these.
And he puts the bat down, fouls it off, stays alive.
I'm glad we're even now, 1-1. We shouldn't tell on ourselves.
Once again, runners should be moving on the swing, not on the pitch. If it was a full count, it'd be on the pitch, but where it's an 0-2 count, they're just looking to see if his hands start moving. You see those hands moving forward, almost like he was just now. You could be kind of getting a better secondary lead, trying to get a jump, trying to get to an extra base just in case something falls in. But that one's a lone away for ball 1. Franson puts it hard on the ground towards Hart. He's going to toss it over to second base for the fielder's choice and get out of the half inning there.
Yep, he was trying to keep that runner at second on.
That's what this guy tried to do. He didn't quite get it, but the Cougars pull up. They're trailed by 2. Dinos lead 6-4 and go into the bottom of the 5th.
And that'll take us to the bottom half of the 5th. Cougars trailing by 2. You're watching Union Cougar Baseball on Channel V6 and Union Cougar Athletics YouTube.
personnel.
And we're back now on the mound for the Cougars, number 25, Camden Franson. We'd like to thank one of our sponsors for today's game, Uinta Basin Healthcare. They're a proud supporter of Union Cougar Athletics. Quick update from over at the sophomore and freshman game. They're tied 6-6 in the top half of the 5th inning over there. Now up to bat for the Dinos. Looks like number 6, Wyatt Falk. And that's a called strike.
I'll dig it up.
That one on the lower end of the zone as well, but called strike 2.
That's rare.
Back across the field. Long
Cougars trying out a couple of different pitchers today, trying to make sure that we can get everybody ready for the weekend. So it's going to be, we got a big weekend, lots of games to get through, and trying to get everybody, it's almost like a bullpen type feel. That one, ground ball over to Marks. He bobbles it but picks it up and throws it over to first base for the out. Good play there by Kason Marks. Great stretch by Meekum.
I like it. 2-1.
Now up for the Dinos, number 22, O'Neal. Been playing out in right field.
So this is O'Neal. We actually had Via pitching.
Or Via. That's right.
And Franson starts off with a curveball for a called strike. That one's kind of been in that same spot the whole game. Everybody's getting that same call. So,
No ball's going to strike. Here comes the second pitch. Via's
good place to live because it's a hard place to hit as a batter. That one deep into the gap. Maddox Russell comes over and fields it, picks it up, throwing it all the way into third base to try and avoid the double. But that's exactly what happened, or avoid the triple, but that's exactly what happens is a double.
Yeah, they're built the same, lengthy. They're built hard, but I going back to that. What a great shot. I did right up there, right between left and center field, and just deep enough.
So the gap shot there by O'Neal brings up the pitcher, Bovea. Bo has had a ground out to the shortstop and reached on an error by the pitcher so far this game. Pitch by Franson is just a little bit high. He threw himself right out of his hat.
That's going to be one ball, no strikes. Dinos lead 6-4. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Smart Coca-Cola brings us the scoreboard. The Dinos got runners on.
And that's a ground ball towards the hole.
Shortstop and a quick throw, not going to throw him out.
Kason Maycock can't make the play, and we have a overthrow there at first, an overthrow at the plate. Vea is going to end up on second on 2 errors. And another run comes across for the Dinos.
Sometimes you're better to hold it.
Yep, so they had a poor throw to first base, got past him. As a first baseman went back to get it, that went both brothers advance.
Kenny Rogers sings it best. You got to know when to throw and know when to hold them.
That was a great time to probably hold him at some point there. The Dinos made him pay. Good job. So
that turns 1 error into 2. And Cougars looking to figure this one out. Going to talk about it. One of the things you always say in baseball is don't compound 1 error with another. So that's exactly what happens there as the error at first base turns into 2 and gives up a run and a runner to second. 1 out, bottom of the 5th. Dinos lead 7-4. And up to the plate is catcher Jacob Vasquez. Started the game on the mound for the Dinos. And he'll foul that one back for strike 1. That one looked like it's almost going to get onto the other field, but I don't think it quite did.
For the moment. We've got a runner on second. 1 out. Bottom of the 5th inning. Dinos lead 7-4. Here comes the pitch. Going to be in the dirt.
And that one's low in the dirt. Gets past Verduzco and moves the runner to third.
He turned, he looked, he turned.
Yeah.
That was the right call.
Yeah, he done his job. Good job. Good heads up base running. That's probably obviously why they got him base running.
So Vasquez with a 1-1 count,
Like he's got some
one
wheels
out
to
and
it.
a runner 90 feet away.
It's my first time in here. What facility?
Pitch from Franson.
This is nice.
High.
Place.
Ball 2.
Pitch was high and inside for another ball. This wasn't done last year when we were in here. It was hard to watch games here. Yeah, it was all beautiful what they did here.
Turned out good. Good to see it.
The next pitch.
Cougars playing it
The
in.
outside. Did he call that a strike?
Yeah,
No, he did not.
I know.
I think he just called that a strike. I'm not real sure. It was a pitch there.
That was tough.
Now we're part of the angry mob with pitchforks.
Yep.
I believe we have a 2-2 count.
That one's good.
Swung on and fouled
So that makes the count
off. So that should make the count either 3-2 or 2-2 still.
Which is fine as a batter. That's your job. It's up to you to take control of that and not leave it up to him.
Bobby Brown would say that's your prerogative.
Bobby.
Yep. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So we did call the one before that a strike.
So Vasquez does here.
Cougar infielders, like I said, playing up on the grass, trying to cut off the run at the plate.
Here comes the pitch.
Pitch swung on, fouled, and caught. That is out number 2 for the Cougars.
Too bad. That's going to bring.
That's a little Henry.
Yeah, it is.
That'll bring to the plate Braxton Henry. Braxton had a long fly ball to right field, or pop fly to right field, had the air earlier in the game and has walked once.
Not the biggest player, but he leaves a big
Coming out of that 8 spot, looking to try and score a run. And that's strike 1.
Got a little bit of arc to him.
Yeah, they got a nice little fall off to him. So 1 strike, 2 outs. Dinos lead 7-4. Bottom of the 5th inning. Here's the pitch. Inside, that's going to be a
That one just a bit inside. Ball 1.
big pitch is that, right?
Almost got him.
On the hair.
When you know you're giving all you got.
Yep. Henry's going to dig back in here.
Cougars infielders did back up. Now they're not playing to cut the run at the plate. 2 outs.
It's always the next
Franson's pitch, a curveball, grounded to short. Maycock throws it over to first. Meekum picks it up out of the dirt for the out. And that'll send us to the top of the 6th inning. Cougars trailing by 3. You're watching Union Cougar Athletics on channel V6 and YouTube. And we're back for the top of the 6th inning. We want to thank another one of our great sponsors. That's Tomlinson Family Dental. If you get a chance, go make an appointment with them. Flint will help you out. Now up to bat for the Cougars is going to be center fielder Maddox Russell. That's called strike 1.
Going to be a strike from number 10, I believe, to be Villa, right?
That is the
So yeah, he gets a strike in there. He's ahead of the count already. The scoreboard's a little bit behind.
And that's strike 2.
That's the umpire right there.
now strike.
So we're going to have to be tough with 2 now with Russell at the plate.
He is quick. He's going to give a quick delivery right here. Here comes the delivery. That's going
There's the pitch. He hits a ground ball towards the shortstop. He's going to have plenty of time. Fields it, throws over to first, and one away.
No other way to say that other than Ryland Hart just showed everybody here.
Ryland Hart, very smooth shortstop over there for the Dinos. Makes a good play.
Good for him.
Yeah, excellent. Excellent pay. Quick little rip to the short.
Now up to bat for the Cougars will be number 13. That's Brooks Burgess. Burgess, just a sophomore, playing second base for the Cougars today. That one's just a bit inside, ball one. Pitch from Vea is high for ball two. And that's strike one by Vea to Burgess. Burgess flew out to center field and struck out looking earlier in the game. That one just a bit inside for ball three. That pitch has been called a strike today, so you got to be ready to swing the bat.
Here comes the pitch. That one's dove. That one, what happened? It hit him in the arm, I think.
He's saying it did, but I think the umpire pretty much told him.
Looks like we thought that hit him in the elbow, but
The umpire is making a motion as if he.
so the umpire is calling it a strike, saying that he was swinging at the pitch. So if he was swinging at the pitch, then it would be strike. It's 3-2 count. But if it hit him in the arm as he's swinging and it was not in the zone, it should still be ball four and he should be on first base. So they're going to talk this one over.
Coach is going to say, where's the bat begin and the hand end? The umpire says, what I say goes.
Umpire going to let it play out, though, so I guess we'll go with a full count.
That must have been inside and not a strike. That's a weird call. They did swing it back.
Fouled off there to stay alive by Brooks Burgess.
Interesting chain of events, right?
Nobody on, one out, full count.
Yeah, just as Jeff said, that is going to be full count. So
Count is full as he is on the ball. Here comes the pitch.
And that one just a bit inside for ball four. And that'll put Burgess on first. Once again, that's a pitch that has been called a strike today. So you got to be ready for that. Got to be ready for it whenever.
They're trailing 7-4 right now. Coach Cisneros is having a meeting with the umpire.
well, I felt like their count was off, and I'm wondering if that ain't what he's bringing up because he's holding up numbers on different hands. But
Correct call is that it was ball four. They're going to talk it over as Cisneros had the question whether or not that was still a 2-2 count.
not been trustworthy, right? So they're discussing the count, and I almost want to say that I think they're saying it was a full count, so as if nothing, Cisneros doesn't get his way, whatever he's after. So
Left-handed batter for the Cougars. Via's still pitching for the Dinos. We've got one out.
Umpire catching some grief from the fans here. And I guess for me as well. I guess I should be a little bit nicer about it, but you got to know the situation. That one called strike on the outside to Peyton Marks.
I know it was a ball, but they got a strike on the board.
I don't know what they're doing. I do not know. Via goes in, he checks his runner, he goes into his windup. Here comes the pitch.
And Burgess goes. Throw by Vasquez is good, but we have a 1-1 count. Runner on second with the stolen base there.
He is fast, and I like what I see now of Vasquez. He makes that throw down to second base from his knees. I just like watching a good catch.
Vasquez making the throw from his knees there on that one. Kind of the only option he had with where the pitch was. That one looped off to left field. That's going to get down for a single, and they'll hold Burgess at first. I guess it's going to go for a double. Marks never stops. Going to go for a double.
I figured did too, but he held him up, which.
So runners at second and third, 1 out, and that will bring Kason Maycock to the plate. Leadoff hitter for the Cougars.
If it's me, I'm sending him, especially right now. You're down.
Cisneros wants to take time out and talk about it.
You're going to need to do that. Get a little huddle out on the
We're going to go ahead and say a quick thank you to our broadcast providers for today, which is Channel V6 Media. I'd like to thank the good people at Channel V6. They have done a great job allowing us to cover as many games as possible for Union Cougar Athletics. Big thank you to Dale Allred, Michelle Miles for all that they do over there. Remember, for all of your Union Cougar Athletics updates, you can go to unioncougarathletics.com or check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Basketball season, we even had a TikTok going with some of the highlights, so we'll see what we can get from our social media department as well. I have to chuckle. Social media department is me, but you can check us out on Union Cougar Athletics.
Joe Montana did that in the Super Bowl with John Candy one time, and it changed the whole outcome of the game.
I love it.
Okay, so here we go. 1 out. Runners on second.
1 out, runners at second and third for the Cougars.
The windup and the pitch.
Trailing 7-4, and that one's low, ball 1.
Good scoop by Vasquez. Good job holding that runner at third. He's got to keep everything in front of him here. Done.
Once again, you got Kason Maycock at the plate for the Cougars here. He's going to pop that one up. One skied right out there by second base. Shortstop coming to come over and call that.
He's going to reel it in. Nice catch by Ryland. He caught that at second base.
He did. I'm surprised. He called hard off, and obviously they had a lot of communication there. That's good to see. You know, for whatever reason, it worked out. I am surprised. Like Jeff said, he was right.
And that is Fawcett. Nope, excuse me. That is Hart over there that calls him off and takes the play. So that'll bring up Coy Jackson coming to the plate. Going to see some curveballs again. There's the first one. That one bounces away from Vasquez, but Burgess does not advance on the play.
He just carry on every time. He does a good job down there. He's got the talent and he puts the effort into it. You can imagine how many innings he's played behind the plate. Again, I believe it'll be his senior year, so look for a lot out of him and I expect a lot.
Cougars trailing 7-4, top of 6. This one's inside, but it is a breaking ball, and he swings and misses. So we have a 1-1 count to Jackson. Update from over at the freshman-sophomore game. It is 8-6 over there in the top of the 6th inning.
There is 2 outs, so we'll see what happens in this delivery.
That one fouled off of Coy's foot for strike 2.
That's about it. That's about it. That's what they mean by the buck stops here.
Yep. Didn't get all that one. Foul ball on the third base side. It did roll out of the chalk and then over kind of near where the grass of the circle is.
That was it.
That was it. So they're saying 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs.
1-2 pitch to Jackson
Pitch.
is high for ball 2.
Man, if I'm that batter, I don't know that I let that go. But 2 outs, 2
close.
strikes. That would make me get a bit nervous.
Yeah, close enough you got to protect. I'd like to see him throw one by him here, but we'll see what he does.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Kind of come down to this. Henry choking to second.
I think we're fixing to give a shout out to Casey Wilson.
That one bounces in the dirt, but it's right at the plate.
Easy play right there.
Burgess tries to score on it and gets tagged out by the catcher.
Tagged out the runner on the way home.
That's a
That was interesting. I don't even dare say.
two U unassisted out there.
Cougar's coming back out.
So we'll head to the bottom of the 6th. You're watching Union Cougar baseball live from Carbon High School. It looks like you're going to bring in Ty Zobel to finish this game, or at least get the bottom half of the 6th if the Cougars can't score some in the 7th. So keep watching. Stay tuned. Okay, we'd like to welcome you back for the bottom of the sixth, courtesy of L&L Motors, teaming up with our community to be better together. Go in and see them. They'll give you a good deal on a vehicle. Up to bat for the Dinos is number 7, James Castro. Now in the pitch for the Cougars, number 2, Ty Zobel. He's a senior, comes right in, gets strike 1.
This pitcher's got a unique windup. He kind of holds the ball down, and I just don't know that I've ever seen that.
Yeah, he shows him the ball. Right
Zobel,
now.
another one of the Cougars that missed playing in the summer ball. He had a hurt shoulder, partially because of the kind of funky delivery he has from the mound. Played a lot of second base for the Cougars over the years. As a senior, this is his last chance at it. Going to get on the mound here. And that one's a very dirty pitch, but it falls in for ball 2.
But I'm going to do the same thing and continue to beat on the scoreboard because I know they had that up at the 6th inning was through. But I looked at it too several times. So that ball's going to be
that one up and out for ball 3.
So we should be. No, we're at the bottom of the 6th inning.
Yeah, because they don't even have the. Yeah, they don't have the.
That one on the 3-1 pitch swung on and missed.
Didn't the Cougars score?
Bringing us to a full count.
They scored in that inning.
And they got 1 run showing for home.
I believe this is actually a pinch hitter by the Dinos. I can't tell the number. Looks like number 11. It's not Castro. Sorry. That one's a swing and a miss. Verduzco picks it up, throws it over to first for the out. And that will take us to the top of the Dino order for Rylan Hart going to step into the box. And that one's in there for strike 1. Good pitch by Zobel.
Yeah, I think he definitely wanted it.
Here comes the pitch.
And that one's going to be too far inside. Going to hit him. Put Hart onto first base. Bring up Keaton Rich.
Made no effort to get out of the way of that. Right, wrong, or indifferent. He just thought, I'll take it on the high side and I'll go to first base.
Keep Rich. Which gives him the signs.
Yep. The double pump swipe, electric slide.
Yeah.
I'd like to see something out of Rich right here. He had a phenomenal year last year with his bat. And
Zobel's first pitch called strike. Looked a little bit low. A little bit low on there, but going to be called a strike.
One strike on Rich.
Jumps ahead 0-1.
Rich is
And Rich going to lay down the bunt, but it goes foul.
Yeah, he definitely has a talent with the bat in his hand. Rich, quite the all-around athlete. Obviously, we followed him last year as football. Ended up with a knee injury towards the end of the year, which obviously is getting past that. But baseball has definitely always been his thing. Him along with Pasco, as I remember watching when they were really young, and a lot of talent. No other way to put it.
Yeah, lots of skill there.
So we'll have 0-2 count here. Runner on first. We're in the bottom half of the 6th inning here. And that one must have went right around the zone because that's called ball 1. Zobel attempts to pick off there. Unable to get Hart. Hart is a speedy runner. He will steal the base. 1-2 count is a good time to run. And he takes off. That one's low into the dirt. Verduzco can't quite handle it, so it's going to be a stolen base by Hart.
outside pitch in the dirt, bounced up, and it's not going to catch him right in hard advance to second.
Takes advantage of the mishap by the Cougars.
No outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pitcher's going to send you back.
Zobel takes a step off and looks Hart back after that one.
A little bit of a reset.
Ryland does have a very good lead.
Yeah, they're covering him, so he needs to be careful.
Ooh,
And swung on and missed
Yep, they got him
for
on
the
that one.
strikeout there. And that'll bring up Jordan Fawcett.
Try and check her roster real quick and see if we can get caught up on that.
Jordan Boston pitcher checks the runner on second, goes into his windup. There's the pitch.
Zobel's first pitch just a bit inside for ball 1.
So it looks like number 17, who's on deck, is going to be Ridge Nelson, according to Max Krebs. They got him listed as a catcher. He's a junior.
So here comes the windup. Oh, the pitcher steps off.
Ty going to take a step off once again. Not feeling too comfortable with Hart there at second base and the way he runs the bases.
He's a senior, and it'll be his final year.
Zobel comes set. Pitches up, foul ball, fouled off. Strike 1. We'll have a 1-1 count. That one gonna get into the fresh soft game over there.
Runner on second. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Now they have at least the 6th inning up there. It shows that lead 7-4. I think that the scored around there.
And that one's called strike 2.
I think it's 5-7 is what
I think you're right.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
So we got a 1-2 count. That one in the dirt for ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
So looking at their lineup here, well, we'll get to that.
Comes the windup. He's going to check Ryland. Ryland's 7 miles off of second base over there and creeping. Slowly creeping. There's a little.
That one hit off the end of the bat. Gonna roll foul.
Too bad. They let it roll foul.
Smart decision there by Zobel to let that one keep rolling and see if it would roll foul, which it did. Fawcett just maybe also thankful that it rolled foul. He's capable of hitting the ball pretty hard. And that was not his not his forte there.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Just realized that I'm not sure. Don't know too much on Quaid, but again, they got him in the juniors.
So 2-2 count. Runner on second. 2 outs.
No outs. Thought we had an out. Comes the pitch.
And ground ball off to the left side. He stays alive.
I thought we had an out right at the beginning on that drop.
There's 2 outs.
They threw him out down there.
Scoreboard's all messed up. Sorry, folks.
It just is what it is.
It is what it is. 2 balls.
2-2 count. 2 outs for the Cougars here.
I like it. We're going to go with this.
There's an out.
And that one just a little bit outside. Once again, that's another one of those pitches that has been called before in this game, so you got to be ready for it. Full count. Now to Fawcett.
But it's hard to call the games and try to keep up with every bit of that. It's almost impossible.
That one's going to be high.
And that one bends around the zone for ball 4. And that'll walk Fawcett.
Makes it look good. So as we mentioned a minute ago, that's going to bring number 17 to the dish. That's Ridge Nelson, the junior.
Number 17.
In to bat for the Dinos is number 17. This is Ridge Nelson. Ridge Nelson in the late game substitution here. Came in for Falk.
Oh, Rich struck out.
Oh, yeah, Rich did strike out. Yeah, 2 outs.
2 outs. They're getting it.
Wind up. Here's the pitch.
And that's strike 1 for Zobel. Zobel going to try and minimize any damage, keep it to nothing in this inning. Ty's pitch low in the dirt, blocked by Verduzco, and Hart will move up to move up to third, but Fawcett does not trail on that. So it'll be a 1st and 3rd situation.
Looks like he's giving some signals to the infield, letting them know what he's going to do with these runners on the corners. This is stuff I get excited. I like it.
I do too. I like it when they start.
Yep.
Great job there by Hart to move up on the bags there.
All right, here we go. Here's what I'm going to do. If they do this, I'm going to do that.
Yep.
Pitcher steps off the mound there.
Almost a Randy Johnson approach to wind up field.
1-1 count to Nelson. There's the pitch, swung on and missed, but
They're going for the throwdown. He slides, running mark gets in on his belly.
that's going to skip past Verduzco and score Hart from third.
Good job by Ryder Hart hustling down the pass ball. Also advances the runner.
Almost looked like it was a hit and run type of swing there.
The Dinos up 8-4 right now, on the bottom of the 6th.
So Fawcett moves up to second base. Dinos score a run there.
Same scenario.
That's Jordan Fawcett
Yeah.
out there running.
My apologies. You're right. Reese Nelson's
And
still-
that one inside. Ball 2. So a 2-2 count.
2-2.
Zobel wanted that one.
2 outs. Runner on second. Dinos lead 8-4.
Got some sure battling in here.
Definitely some battling.
Ooh.
It's going to be a
Just a bit inside for ball 3. We have another full count. Full count, 2 outs.
It's going to bring it to a full count. 2 outs.
Fawcett not forced out there at second base, so he may not be taking off, but there's a good chance he will be moving on the pitch.
No pressure, bud.
No big deal.
You got this. Oh, he's going to hit that one down first.
Grounded over to first base, and that's going to be an out for the Cougars.
I want to compliment him on swinging at that. I felt like that was probably.
We'll head to the top of the 7th. Cougars trailing 8-4. Last chance to try and get some runs here.
Right, but that's
All right, welcome back for the top of the 7th inning. Stepping in to bat is senior Coy Jackson.
Awesome
And
when you got a good one to watch.
Cougars ended their last at-bats with a caught stealing at the plate. That's strike 1.
right-handed batter for Union here.
Yeah, like Jeff mentioned, we don't have their numbers, so it's kind of hard for us to keep up with their names.
Second pitch is going to be, oh, that's close to a strike. They're calling that one a ball. 1-1. Top of 7th, that was the 8-4. So we just got 50 pitches on it.
1-1 pitch to Jackson.
It went quick, it seems like.
He's going to bloop this one to the right side, and that one takes a bad hop. Going to be a single on that one.
He's not able to get a hand on it. He's going to leg it out first. That was weird. He was all over that and like stopped.
That will bring up number 9, Kaysen Marks. He'll come to the plate after that play. Once again, that one just took kind of a weird hop out there, second base. Henry looked like he had it, and it took a weird bounce.
Yeah, that's odd. Runner on first. They're going to try to pick him off.
So pickoff attempt goes over to first base. There by Vea. Vea's done a great job pitching for the Dinos. Cougars gonna try and get some runs here. You're not forcing anything, so I don't. And you're playing for 4 runs, not 1. So I don't suspect that Jackson's going to be stealing here. That's 2 pickoff attempts in a row. Jackson does have a big lead over there, but he's pretty quick. So, and that one hits Marks in the back, and we'll have runners on first and second. Fawcett going to take some leadership, go over and talk to him, calm him down a little bit here. And we'll see Brady Meekum coming to the plate for the Cougars. Brady Meekum last year for the Cougars led the team in hit by pitch. I'm not making that stat up. You really did. Runners on first and second. Pickoff coming at second base. That one's a close play back there. Good throw by Vea, good play by Hart, but doesn't quite get him. That pitch called strike 1 on the outside half. Meekum is patient at the plate, though. He'll wait for his pitch.
But Jeff's probably right. I do think that's a Meekum, but pretty big kid.
Here comes the windup. So they're looking hard at that second base kid. They don't like him taking that lead.
That ball in the dirt skips off of Vasquez, and both runners will advance on the pitch in the dirt.
Vasquez came out looking towards the third base dugout for the ball, and it was over towards the first base side. He misplaced it a little bit.
Good job by Vasquez there, keeping it in front of him, but it does kind of skip off to the side, and both runners are able to advance on it.
Big Meekum up to bat for the Cougs. He in his windup. There's the pitch. Low. That's
that one called strike 2.
A little late call there by the umpire.
Meekum didn't like it.
One ball, 1 strike. No outs. Top of the 7th inning. He is on the mound. Checks his runners. Goes into his windup. Here comes the pitch.
Meekum swings and misses. That's going to be strike 3. And that will bring catcher Peyton Verduzco to the plate.
Good to see it.
Casey Wilson is the real estate tycoon.
435-850-0048.
Cougars trailing by 4 here. Going to have to get some runs.
Right-hander for Union. 1 out. Runners on second and third. 8-4 the Dinos lead. Top of the 7th. Here comes the pitch.
Pitch from Vea is fouled off. Strike 1.
I wish Max Preps was updated to know what the Cougars have done thus far this season. I don't know how many games they've played or what their record is right now, but looking like the Dinos might be able to get a win out of this deal and start the ball rolling with some positive momentum.
Yeah, they're looking good today. Vea in the windup. There's the pitch. He rips that one out.
That one popped into right field. O'Neill's got it for the play, and that doesn't even score Jackson. So that's does not go as a sac fly. Just a straight up out. Cougars now down to their last out here with Dason Rourke re-entering the game.
It was crazy. It was cool. That's exciting. Dinos pick up a win, and we like to see the momentum start for them. We look for good things for them this season.
Roller up to bat for the Cougars. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a strike. Nice pitch by Vea.
Called strike 1.
Another left-handed batter for the Cougars. They got a handful of them.
Over into the windup. And the delivery.
Oh, wow, they got him.
Strike 2.
Yeah, they got him reaching on that one. You got big eyes, but it was outside.
No ball, 2 strikes. Dinos are fixing to close the book on this, it looks to me like. Comes the pitch. Casey Wilson.
And that one's called strike 3, and that will be the game. as the Dinos take down the Cougars 8-4. We'd like to thank our sponsors for today's game: Farm Bureau Financial Services, L&L Motor, Tomlinson Family Dental, Uinta Basin Healthcare. Thank you for watching today. We're going to be live again this weekend as the Cougars take on Hurricane and East, and I can't remember who the third one is, but thank you guys for watching.